Hey, Dave Knight here from 123 daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today is Friday, January 26, 2018. Today's topic that I want to discuss fairly quickly, hopefully within 3 to 5 minutes, is eliminating stinking thinking or eliminate stinking thinking. It's a concept, actually it's not a concept that I made up. Something I remember hearing from Zig Ziglar back in the day. And I'm going through his Born to Win series right now, trying to. Oh, on a side note, I highly recommend in an environment where you're alone a lot that you work on personal development. Some of the people that I've learned from that I would tell you that you can learn a lot from, Jim Rohn, not the not the sportscaster, but Jim Rohn. If you search him up, he's the motivational speaker, personal development guru, however you want to say. He's since passed away, and so has Zig Ziglar. Two of my favorite motivational speakers have since passed away that I learned a lot from. Tony Robbins, obviously his books and his stuff, if you can find some of his things, I really, he's really good too to pick you up. Good music can pick you up sometimes when you're in the funk. And I want to have a shout out to Bryant for calling out yesterday because I was in a funk yesterday, and that's true. It's difficult to stay. Um, we try to keep our emotions away from trading, but it's hard not to be emotional when you are trading, especially when you see lost profit that could have been. It's that woulda, shoulda, coulda side of it. You know, yeah, I had two trades yesterday, and you can go and on YouTube and search it. It was 2 hours and something long, but I took two separate trades. The first one 15, and the second one 20. I mean, it was 35 ticks positive gain. Don't get me wrong, but it was a decent trading day. But oh, it could have been so much better. It stopped me out at 68.13. The high of that time was 68.18. I went back and listened to my reasoning, and it was good reasoning of why I got out at that level because it could have shot straight on up to, the high at that point was 66.66. It could have easily went up and through there if the market wanted to do that. So my reasoning of getting out was good, but should I have taken on a third trade at that point? It was such a long trading session and the market hadn't moved. In the afternoon, if you watch the market at all, crude oil futures market, you see that it had a sell-off and it goes down to the target that I was hunting for around that 65.07 level. So, it could have been woulda, shoulda, coulda, could have been a huge winning day for me. How do you eliminate that stinking thinking from your head? I mean, on one side, you have, oh my God, I can't believe I'm losing this kind of money, right? And on the other side, hopefully you get to the point where you start seeing that you could have accumulated a lot more money, but how do you go about doing that? That's where I am in my logic today. And what you have to do is eliminate the crap that we have that that isn't going to help you. My wife would say, does it affect your breathing? So no, it did not affect my breathing, although it affected a video that I put together. And it's trading's hard. Anyone that says trade, well, let's take it back. Anybody can trade because all you got to have is money, or yeah, it's really pretty much the only requirement that you have maybe a computer. But if you have a computer and you have money, well, you can trade. So the barrier of entry is very easy, but to trade successfully is going to be the hardest, toughest thing that you've ever attempted in your lifetime. There's a reason why 90% fail. And I would argue that I've argued well before that as 100% of us fail in trading because there's not one of us that hasn't failed at some point as it relates to trading. There's just too much to know. All you can end up in the end is you have what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and you try to figure out what works for you and you capitalize on that and you eliminate the stinking thinking from your trader's toolbox. So that's 5 minutes of talking. This is Dave Knight here from 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the next video I put together. Bye for now. Yeah. 5 minutes, seconds, 5 seconds over.